Good morning. My name is Garcia, and the object that I will be talking about today is a picture of me and my husband. This picture symbolizes the support, trust, and love that we have for one another. My husband and I became really good friends in high school. Once I graduated high school, we began dating. We experienced many struggles and troubles in our relationship due to the fact that he was stationed in Florida and I was living back home with my parents in Texas. I knew that being in a long-distance relationship would be hard, but we would both be able to overcome it by building our relationship and by trusting one another. I was able to see my husband about 3 to 4 times a year. This was very hard, and it was very sad to see him go back to Florida. We stayed in contact and talked almost every day. We became each other's best friends and supported each other however we could. We both knew that we would eventually end up together. My husband came home in June of 2006. Before leaving back to Florida, he proposed and we got engaged. I immediately started planning our wedding in the summer of 2006. Our family was very excited to see that we had finally tied the knot. We were able to get married on July 14, 2007. We had a beautiful ceremony and invited our closest family and friends to join us in our celebration. 3 days after getting married, I packed all my belongings and headed to Florida with my husband. This was one of the hardest things I had ever had to do. I had never been out of the state, let alone been far away from my parents. I had left my family and friends behind to start a new life with my husband. After arriving to Florida, my husband took care of me. He made me feel comfortable in our apartment, and we learned how to improvise with the little things that we had. I did feel homesick and was very sad at times, but as the days went on, I was able to overcome the sadness. I started going to school and I started learning about the town here. I am glad that I had such a caring and loving husband. Without his support, I would not be able to have coped with the move from Texas to Florida. We now have been married for almost 3 years, and we hope to start a family in the near future. I believe that our love, trust, and support has gotten us to where we are today. I know that being in a relationship is hard, and being in a commitment is also hard, but it can have great outcomes. It is a true blessing to find a person who will support you under any circumstance and provide you with unconditional love. I am grateful for my husband and the wonderful things he has done for me. When no one thought we would make it, we did make it, and I'm glad to prove all those people wrong. We have stuck by each other during good times and bad, and I know that we will continue to grow with one another. I would like to end this speech by saying a quote from Amy Bloom. Marriage is not a ritual or an end. It is a long, intricate, intimate dance together, and nothing matters more than your own sense of balance and your choice of partner.